Bangu aarsitha from Visakhapatnam. Tail of the tape, both of them identical, 21 years of age, nearly the same height, 165 centimeter for the women from Mizoram, 166 from the women from Visakhapatnam. Here she is, Bangu aarsitha, 21 years of age, 166 centimeter the height, fighting in the super flyweight division, 169 centimeter the reach. Orthodox stand as expected from the fighter from Visakhapatnam, India. This is the second female bout. The first one was an instant classic, if anyone remembers. Ramandeep Kaur taking on Amrita Kale, and here's Lalbiaknii, which will get a lot of support because we have seen the YouTube comments as well. A lot of Mizo supporters, 21 years of age, 165 centimeter the height, 168 centimeter the reach. Orthodox stand, pretty much identical, both the fighters in the game. Lalbiaknii versus Bangu aarsitha is about to begin really shortly. The referee is from the Indian Boxing Council. He's gonna lay out the instructions towards the end. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Can't wait for this one to begin. Well, if history serves us right, what we saw in the first match was definitely an exhibition to women's boxing. Lalbiaknii in the red corner, Bangu aarsitha in the blue corner, and once again, both these athletes, 21 years of age, coming in really strong. This is what we have seen in the women's division, not afraid to throw punches. Some of them might agree that they're throwing punches more aggressively than their male counterparts. Lalbiaknii, she will enjoy some support in the YouTube comment section, throwing some punches early on. Got Bangu aarsitha, the athlete from Visakhapatnam, in the corner. Both Indian athletes, both of them same age, prime time in their career. This is where you want to make an impact. Live cameras, live telecast, people watching in, and I'm sure we've seen in the comment section a lot of Mizo supporters. And Bangu aarsitha would like to get that noise a bit calmed down. Both the corners barging on instructions early on, bit cautious, and Bangu aarsitha, that's twice now that she has been pushed back. Lalbiaknii definitely using that ring advantage, and now punches, flurry of punches. More punches to follow, lefts and rights combination. The hooks and the crosses working really fine in the favor of the Mizo fighter. Mizo sniper, right? If she lands one correct, that's what we will be calling her, the Mizo sniper. A lot of support. And we have seen, right, the grassroots boxing academy investing heavily on fighters from Mizoram because it's the hotbed of Indian boxing at the moment. It's the hotbed of a lot of sports. You see football athletes, you see in general athletes coming in. Lalbiaknii once again in the red corner. She's got a lot of strength in those arms. A bit of coming together. Referee, I think, will have to weigh the two boxes, as he does. They're trying to regain their strength as the first round comes to an end. Interesting and exciting first round. It was felt like the boxer from Mizo, who is on a debut. Both of the boxers are on their debut. A fight is scheduled for 4 rounds, 2 minutes each, and Lalbiaknii, she definitely got the significant punches coming in. That was an important land, and then twice now connecting with the cross. That right hand is definitely proving to be an asset. Using the jabs to her advantage, creating that separation. Impressive footwork, just a bit low, just a bit grounded. The second round would be interesting. Well, back in live action, and you can see already on the Lalbiaknii completely being manhandled by Bangu aarsitha, and definitely the referee sees nothing wrong onto it, and Lalbiaknii suddenly coming in, flurry of punches, going all out onto it. She definitely does not like that to the kinds. Crosses. The right hand is definitely working overtime right now for Lalbiaknii, the Mizoram sniper. And Bangu Orissa take nothing away from her as well. Both these women's 21 years of age, both representing India. From the red corner, this is Lalbiaknii. Mizoram in the blue corner, Bangu Orissa. A bit of showboating, hands down, no guards. Just a gentle. Ooh, that's twice now that Bangu Orissa is probably grappling, and now you see the referee coming in and just handing out a word. Well, that's twice now that Lalbiaknii has been manhandled by Bangu Orissa. Someone's going to tell her this is UFC. This is not mixed martial art. And Lalbiaknii, oh, she's connected one. Significant blow. 30 seconds remaining in this round as the two fighters once again coming together, just hugging it out. The referee, I think this is the only fight where the referees have to intervene so much. Yeah, and that is what happened when you got two technical fighters on your hand. Were two of the thinking fighters. They are smart. You've seen something from Bangu Vista in the fight. Whenever she goes back, both her hands are up in the air. So a bit of mental games as well. It's got a strong connection from Lalbiaknii. That right hand connected. And round two is about to come to an end. There you go. And towards the end, Bangu Orissa, I think the referee has to probably give her a warning. The bell had taken a ding, and Bangu Orissa throwing a left. And that's probably, I don't think that should be appreciated, because twice now she's taken down Lalbiaknii in a grappling position. And then towards the end, look at the first one. That should not have been legal. Those kind of shots. I mean, the referee has to intervene and the referee has to talk about it. And you will see later on as well. So Bangu Orissa has to be given a warning for that. That was the second time. Now, this time on the referee did intervene and probably had a chat with her. But so far, so good. 2 rounds. Both these athletes definitely. I think this could go down the wire. This could go into the 4th round as well, into the 3rd one. Well, if you're watching this live around the YouTube comment section, do drop in your opinions. Do let us know what do you think about this fight between Lalbiaknii and Bangu Orissa. We're into the round 3rd, and it's going to be really important. We see there's some support for Biaknii in the comment section, so a lot of Mizo supporters coming in, a lot of Mizo supporters watching this as well. As Bangu Orissa probably in the 2 rounds has displayed that she's got the capacity to unfurl and unhurt Lalbiaknii, not just with the punches, with some of the mind games. Look at this once again, hands raised in the air. So definitely those mind games working in her favor. And Lalbiaknii has to now overcome not just the punches, not just the flurry of attack, but also the mind game that the women from Visakhapatnam is throwing at her. And so far, so good. More jabs and more crosses. But Bangu Orissa now suddenly feels like she's getting the upper hand in this fight. Lalbiaknii has to defend on the back foot at the moment. Once again, that hugging coming together. This is Kingsman in the comment section who says Biaknii eats blue corn breakfast all day long. So there you go. That's what we're talking about. Some support for the Mizo fighter in the comment section, and we've seen that, right? Mizoram is the hot belt of producing athletes, and not just in boxing, be it football, be it sports that we talk about, different areas, different athletes. But one thing remains same: they are passionate, they are fair, they are quick, and they are fast, and they've got incredible resistance. And Lalbiaknii is showing that she's definitely got incredible resistance. Connects one with Bangu Orissa. Just backpedaling a bit. Once again, that similar stance that we talk about. Hands raised in the air, almost challenging Lalbiaknii to come and fight, to come and throw some punches. She does throw a left and then a right. Once again, the jab missing. Oof. The last 15 seconds of this round in round 3. We are definitely going in the wire. And here you go. Round 3 comes to an end with a bit of coming together. We are going into the round 4 of this fight. Lalbiaknii and Bangu Orissa. They will fight for another 2 minutes. And if there's not a knockout, we go on to the judge's decision. Right then, Bangu aarsitha versus Lalbiaknii is going into round four. Is going into the final round, and we still don't have a winner. It may come down to the judge's decision, but still, you got 2 minutes to expect a knockout or a TKO. Lalbiaknii coming flying in. Bangu aarsitha matches the punches of a very own in the middle of the ring. Both the fighters now throwing in some flurry of punches. Oh, this is exciting. The last 2 minutes and showcasing everything they've got under the belt. Courageous as usual. We have seen two women's fights so far. This is the second one, and one thing that I can attach to the fights is courage. And neither of the fighters are afraid to throw the punches. Neither of the fighters are afraid to take punches on their face, and that's a very interesting quality. And that goes to show you, right? The women's boxing division in the country, the grassroots boxing in the country, is developing leaps and bounds. When you have eliminated the fear of being knocked, you've eliminated the fear of you being hurt. That's when the real boxing comes into picture. Bangu aarsitha staying low. Lalbiaknii connecting with some solid right. And once again, Lalbiaknii goes down. That's the third time in this fight that she's gone down. Probably struggling a bit to stay on her feet. And referee once again has a word with Bangu aarsitha. I don't think this time around that was a bit malicious. Bangu aarsitha, I don't think she did anything wrong. And that's why the referee just a small advice, always a bit risky. Those areas you don't want to get disqualified, but I don't think Bangu aarsitha in the last two rounds has done anything that could probably hurt her chances. Definitely using mind games to her advantage, or strong right from Lalbiaknii. She's definitely using those crosses to her advantage. Jab and then a cross. Bangu aarsitha has got a guards on. A cross that is blocked, and the cross of her very own coming in quickly is Bangu aarsitha. And this is not fair. I don't think the referee has to intervene. Bangu, that's the fourth time now, and that's the first fight that we've seen that a fighter and the opponent fighter is going down quite frequently. And I think it's because Bangu aarsitha has got her hands on her head. And so that's I wouldn't say it's a bit malicious, but the referee has to intervene and say, "Come on, that's it. You guys are there to fight. Create the separation. Don't go together quite often." And that's it. 4 rounds done and dusted in this fight. These two boxers, one from Mizoram, Lalbiaknii, the other from Visakhapatnam, Bangu aarsitha. And after 4 rounds of some heavy hitting boxing that we have seen, we are going into the judges' scorecard. It feels like this one could go in the favor of Bangu aarsitha, the women from Visakhapatnam. But don't be surprised if the Mizo sniper Lalbiaknii, who's got a lot of support in the comment section, could pull this off. It all depends on what the judges said. Who's got the more significant punches? Who's got the more ring generalship and the command? It's all up to the decision now as we wait in for the ring announcer to come in and spill the judgment. Yeah, you talk about the promotion, right? You talk about grassroots boxing promotion in Bengaluru. Bengaluru has got an active boxing ecosystem with boxing academies, clubs, coaches, and promoters providing training and competitive opportunities. And this is what it means. Now, after 4 rounds of grueling and gruesome battle, courageous boxing, some heavy hitting, some significant punches being landed on by both boxes, we head on to the judges' scorecard. Already one decision in the female bout belonged to Ramandeep Kaur, who sustained 6 rounds of punishment from Amrutakal. And it's the women from Mizoram, India, Lalbiaknii, who after 4 rounds of impressive boxing takes away the win by unanimous decision. Take nothing away from Bangu aarsitha, who was fighting till the very end. But